What's going on, guys? It's Cameron Mitchell-Langrak here reporting for Touchline TV in our third and final episode of Career Mode Preparation. Now, a lot of other YouTubers out there have finished their preparation and are on to actually playing FIFA 15 Career Mode because they have early access because they play Xbox. Now, I'm really jealous of them, but unfortunately I play PC, which means I actually won't get the game until the full release comes out on Thursday. So I'll be ready to get that, and I'll get that up as soon as possible. But you know what? We're still doing preparation. Preparation is still fun. And in today's episode, I'm giving you a treat. I'm going to show you the press conference of my first ever managerial press conference. And with that will come the captaincy and vice captaincy announcement. It's all in the one press conference. So if you came for that, that will be coming up in just a few seconds. So enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the press conference. First off, congratulations to all three of you for gaining your respective roles. Yusuf, we'll start with you. What does it feel like to be handed the honour of being vice captain of West Bromwich Albion?
It's such an honour to be playing for West Bromwich Albion in the first place, but now to be elected vice captain of this great football club is a great honour. I've been at the club since 2009, and in that time we've enjoyed some great memories, and it's also a great honour to be leading the club alongside Ben Foster, who's been such a great servant to the club since he's been here. I promise for the club that I will give 100%, and I won't walk out on the club and turn my back on it, and I promise to get the job done and continue to pick up the good results under the new management of Cameron Mitchell-Langrak in this West Bromwich Albion 2014-15 season.
Now, Yusuf, why do you think you were chosen to be vice captain of West Bromwich Albion? I mean, there are a lot of other experienced players whose names were in the mix, like James Morrison. Why do you think Cameron Mitchell-Langrak chose you to be captain of West Bromwich Albion?
That is a good question, and you can ask the manager. He is right next to me. But I feel that the new manager has rewarded my loyalty to the club. I have been offered the chance to play for other Premier League teams and even go overseas, but I stay with West Bromwich Albion, and I feel like that loyalty has been rewarded as the new manager knows that I won't be leaving the club, so I can be a long-term kind of player to help the young players grow, and can be a leader on the field and give 100% commitment to the team.
Now, congratulations here to Ben Foster on being elected captain of West Bromwich Albion. Well done, Ben. What does West Bromwich Albion actually mean to you as a club?
Yeah, it's obviously such a great honour, of course. Sorry if I sniffle a bit. I think I might have had some off yogurt, or maybe it was in the pasta. I'm not too sure what it was in, but yeah, I'd like to obviously be thankful to the manager who's given me the chance to be like captain of West Bromwich Albion. Like, I'm speechless really, because it's such a great honour to be leading the boys and also the fans as well. Both these stakeholders at West Bromwich Albion have been amazing during my time here, and I feel like I will give 100% obviously, and I can lead from in between the sticks as well. That's obviously not an easy call from the manager to make, to put your goalkeeper as your captain here at West Brom, but I feel from within the sticks I can lead the boys out, and I can really also be that on-field manager and nurture the young talent in our club. And I feel like I am the right pick to be captain, and I promise both to the fans and also to the players that I will not, and the manager as well, obviously, and the staff here at West Brom, that I won't leave till the job's done, and I won't leave until I've given 100% to the cause.
Now, I feel like we should move on to the manager here. Now, Cameron, you're obviously going to be faced with the really tough questions. I'll get the first one out of the way. What is going to happen to Chris Brunt and Jonas Olsen, the former captain and vice captain here at West Brom?
Well, I'd be an idiot if I didn't see this question coming. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here, and it might sound a bit rough, but I feel that for Jonas and Chris, their starting 11 positions were only won based on their captaincy roles rather than their performances over the last season. They're great servants to the club, and they've provided terrific performances and leadership in previous seasons, but I feel over the last season, their starting 11 positions have only been won based on their captaincy roles. Now, we've got plenty of other great leaders here at West Bromwich Albion, not just the vice captain and captain as we've got here, Ben and Yusuf, but we've got plenty of other great leaders within the club, and I feel that we don't have to be spending starting 11 positions on throwing leaders into the team like Chris and Jonas, because we've got plenty of other leaders within the squad. Now, that does not mean that Chris and Jonas will be outcasted from the team. They'll still remain very crucial players here at West Bromwich Albion. Whether they're playing or not, they'll be passing on their knowledge to the young young players. I've had a word with Chris and Jonas, and they're both happy to provide their knowledge and provide leadership to the young and upcoming players. And they will be given their chance to play football as well. They're not just going to be sitting on the bench being like managers. They will be given their chance to play first team football and prove to myself that they can actually be in the starting 11. And both the boys have met this news with determination rather than kind of curling up into a ball, and they're both even more determined to fight for West Bromwich Albion, which is great news as a manager.
Now, Cameron, we see you're willing to make drastic changes here at West Brom. What do you wish to achieve this Premier League season?
Oh, it's pretty simple. We want to be playing European football next season. Now, that might sound quite ambitious. I really don't see it that way. The boys finished 8th only 2 seasons ago, which is really pushing for European football. They have it within their locker, and it's my job as their manager to make the changes required to get them that extra step to finish in a European place. And that's why I make drastic changes. I feel that with those changes, we can achieve European football. And there's reports out there saying we'll be happy to avoid relegation. That's total garbage. If we finish slightly above relegation, that will be a failure for West Bromwich Albion this season. We have the squad to finish in European football. And I might get laughed at by the media, but I honestly don't care. We go out there to play the best we can do, and the best we can do is to finish in European football at the very least. And I feel that's going to be our target this season. Will be our target this season, to finish in a European place, and I'll be making the changes within the squad to make that achievable.
Now, I know you said you don't care what the media thinks of you, but you're going to get absolutely laughed at. Manchester United did not even qualify for Europe last season. With the squad you have, what makes you think that you can achieve European football?
Well, yeah, we might not have 30 million to spend on a player like Marouane Fellaini like Manchester United last season. The difference between us this season and Manchester United last season was that if we had 30 million to spend on one player, we wouldn't be buying Marouane Fellaini. If you look at that Manchester United team, it lacked quality, it lacked passion, and it lacked conviction in management. And this season, West Brom, we might not have like the amount of money or the 5-star profile that Manchester United have. But what we do have is passion, we have determination, and I promise you we will have quality management when it comes to transfers. I can't promise European football to the West Brom fans, but I can promise that I will not be satisfied until we achieve European football at West Bromwich Albion. And with the limited transfer funds we have in comparison to Manchester United, I still feel we can be much more effective in the transfer market and be bringing in players who can help us achieve European football. And I feel West Brom fans should not be satisfied with just avoiding relegation. We should be pushing for Europe, and like I said before, I won't be satisfied until we achieve that. So there we have it, our first official press conference as manager at West Bromwich Albion. I'm just going to apologise, I'm not good with voices or accents. I gave it my best, and I'm sorry if I offended anyone out there with my terrible voice impersonations. But if you want to see what the media had to say about that press conference, I will have links in the description below about with photos of those media articles. And yeah, this will be the last episode until FIFA 15 comes out. It's going to come out on Thursday in Australia, and I promise as soon as it comes out, because we don't have early access, I will download it off the Origin store immediately, and I'll be delivering the West Bromwich Albion Career Mode series from then on. This has been a Touchline TV. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like. Not because it helps me grow or any of that. I really don't care about that. Just because it helps me see if you like what I'm doing or not. If you don't like what I'm doing, leave a comment with why you don't like it, so then I can see for the future episodes what pleases the subscribers and what doesn't, so then I can adjust my future content to help please everyone. So this has been Cameron Schlang, reporting for Touchline TV. I'm out.